Hello, love. Welcome home to Eden. This is Love Life with Eve and the Eve's Eden show. So, I'm Eve Christoph, your Love Life muse. Stick with me for the hottest news and subscribe to this channel to get somewhere new. You know, when you want to match a woman's desire, the saddest thing that happens is that the man feels what she's asking for is too much. And he feels inadequate to the task, and so he immediately shuts down. He also feels criticized. So from the women's point of view, what's important to do is to always speak first of your gratitude. Tell him incredible gratitudes for what you love about what he did for you and everything that was right, that he is already that sex god that you wanted and that he's wanting to be for you, right? But for the masculine's point of view, very important to open up to hearing without reactivity and without any feeling of blame or anything like that. I brought a sexual healer here to the area at one point. An amazing man, the Daka I often talk about, who had the 23 women that he serviced and pleasured. And all of these women I knew were really frustrated in their marriages. So I invited them all to come to this talk. It was just a talk that the Daka gave, first just to the men alone, and then to the women, and then to the whole group. So we were so excited. The women, all across the board, the whole group of women were so excited. They were just like, oh my goodness, maybe our marriage will rejuvenate. Maybe finally, I'll get what I need. And because he went into depth about how to pleasure the women and what they need, and got the women talking about their feelings with the men, and the men, basically tuned out into their work more than anything else and had lost connection. So what happened was so tragic. The women opened up. They were so excited. They revealed their feelings, and the men shut down the whole thing. They did not want to have to give up the amount of time they were working. They did not want to have to give more energy to her. They didn't want to have to listen. They already had plenty of things on their own terms. It was so tragic. So what we thought was going to be this healing thing for a relationship turned into this tragedy where all the women realized the guys really didn't care about their pleasure. The guys really just wanted everything on their own terms, and the guys felt inadequate also. Like they couldn't do it. If they tried, they still wouldn't be able to. So tragic. So all you have to do, all that's needed though, is communication. That's it. And response, willingness to stay with it. The process of doing some new things, what she's asking, really, just your attention on her, staying attentive, staying present to her, that's usually enough. Like, you don't have to have this long stamina cock thing that goes for hours. You don't have to have this Latin lover word flower ability, although that would be nice. You can develop that pretty easy. And by the way, you can develop your cock stamina too using kava. I'm going to have a show on that soon. I'm inviting a guest speaker. Woohoo! Ezekiel Russell. So, blessings to you guys. The message today is matching her desire really just comes down to taking in feedback without reactivity, because she will guide you. She will tell you what she wants. And women, if you don't tell him, it's not fair to be mad at him. Okay? And if you tell him in a way that's really critical and like, I don't like this and I don't like that, you're going to shut him down. So, gratitude is helpful. And just like us women need those word flowers of total celebration and honoring, so do the men. They really do. The men need affirmation, and they need you to say what's in your heart about, why he has captured your attention, why you dream of him, why he was so wonderful in that whole lovemaking experience. But what did he do? Was it his eye contact? Was it something simple about him breathing in tandem with you? Was it simply the fact that you were cuddly and cozy in this way, and he cuddled up to you under your arm this time and made you feel just like you could be like little animals together? Say it. It doesn't. There's no judgment on what you love and what you like. You're together for a reason. Because you like each other. Tell each other, okay? But guys, listen to her. Please, 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 please. Don't go into that ego place when she's trying to share with you the one thing you need to do. It's usually much smaller than you've blown it way out of proportion. What she needs is totally doable. And to her, it's the universe. If you do that thing, she's like, I'm okay now. And you're like, all she wanted was like a massage all over beforehand. I would do that any day. She's like, he finally took me in, and it was sensual with my whole body. And you're like, I just gave her a massage. I mean, come on, just don't judge it. You know, it's gonna be much more doable than you think. Truthfully, and enjoyable. You're going to love it. I love it. Okay, this goes both ways. Ask him what would help him. What makes him feel more appreciated and open and masculine. You know, a girlfriend of mine was in a sacred ceremony this week in a sweat lodge, and one of the elder women spoke in the most wonderful way. She said she once was in a sweat lodge with a group of men and women, and everybody was pouring out their hearts. It was really led very deeply by a Native American elder. And so the people went all the way there into their gratitudes and their pains. And what she said she noticed by the end of the whole sweat lodge was that men and women's pain, our suffering is the same. We suffer over the same things, over lost love, over the desire for eternal connection. And she said she came out completely transformed, where she no longer felt separate from men, like what was wrong with them compared to us. And she felt comfortable with men for the first time, that she was able to see them as just as human, as just as common as herself. So let's do that now. This particular episode is joining the two shows together, Love Life with Eve and Eve's Eden. Let us all be in the garden together in a way that's really, really great. Okay.